Hi, I'm Hyperfreeze Games, and welcome back to my low-poly modeling series here on YouTube. In this episode, I took this Agumon model I did a while back in Blockbench and wanted to expand on it by adding his different forms, his other forms, like the previous form as Koromon and the next form, which is Greymon. Since I believe Greymon will be a bigger beast to handle, literally, I will focus on Koromon first in this episode. So I started by placing this sphere next to Agumon to get kinda the size reference, and just started squishing the whole sphere and like moving some of the vertices to make it match Koromon's general body shape. Once I was happy with the general shape of it, I tackled the ears, where I started with a simple block again, which is my go-to method, and kind of go from there, and just stretched out, like expanded the vertices and moved the vertices around and kind of rotated everything until I was happy with the general ear shape, until I thought it was matching my reference image on top. Right after that, I wanted to start texturing the model, so there's not much more modeling to do for Koromon. But I tried to use the same pixel density as I used with Agumon to have this sort of consistency. But at this scale, there just weren't enough pixels for the mouth and the eyes to look good. What I ended up doing is I took another look at the model, and I believe it's just a tad too small. So if you watch the anime, Koromon isn't really that much smaller than Agumon. So I went ahead and just scaled everything up a bit and try to assign a texture with the same density again, and everything worked a lot better at this scale. Once I was happy with the face, like the eyes and the little mouth, I started to add a bit more texture to it, like I did with Agumon, with a slightly darker variation of the pinkish skin tone. It just adds a bit more crispiness to this low-res resolution, in my opinion. I just like the look of it, so I went for it. Once the texturing was complete, I went ahead and just duplicated the left ear and mirrored it to the other side, making the model complete. As a final touch, I took this spotlight texture I put under Agumon and just duplicated that and placed it under Koromon as well, and just scaled it up a bit to get the same effect as with the other digitation. With that, I was really happy how Koromon turned out. If you look at them side by side, it just fits the theme, it fits the style, and they look just great side by side. So let's take a final look at it at the turntable. Again, they just look awesome side by side, and I can't wait to expand on the family here with the addition of Greymon in a future episode. That wraps things up. Thank you so much for watching, and I hopefully see you in the next episode. Bye bye!